Alrighty, hello and welcome back to Dominions 5. We are at episode 5 with our early era Ermor campaign with the Burning Blade. I feel like I have already set up orders pretty much, yes, and I've spent like all of my gold. Basically sending our god over here to hopefully defend against their force if they decide to attack. Otherwise, I will have this army heading on down to wipe them out and help spearhead our expansion and possibly take this throne. I have the Nature Mage continuing to search. We're going to take this Barbarian province. Probably not much more because Hinam is scary, and I want to just deal with Therados for the moment. I am moving a priest over because I would like to get a temple down with the Amazons. And we are moving this guy with 64 units all out. Just do one humongous line, fire. Not recruiting because we don't have the gold. Down here, I want to change one out at least for a standard. I guess two, so that we can actually recruit it this turn. Because getting that morale will be very necessary because though our Principes might be a bit better, our Auxiliary and our Hastati are a bit lower, and just buffing that would be very nice. Obviously, they're kind of weaker overall because they are holding... Actually, that's weird. They still get to use a short sword. I guess they just are... Okay, that's funny. Guess they're absolutely fine. I believe that is most likely our assassin, who ironically would have been good to have back here to try to take out their commander, luckily. If we had luck. And someone else is not doing anything. Yeah, Scout, he can just stay there. Couple of battles going on. Augury finally found something. No, where did you find it, though? And a orichalcumine. Oh gosh, all the way down here. Wait, it doesn't first thing we find with fire, and it doesn't even give me any fire gems. Now it does give 150 gold and resources, which is really nice. That will make this a very good recruitment area, especially once this palisade is built up and all. But I needed the stupid thing. There's a battle that occurred here. Interesting. We will see that. We did find some magic sites over here, Starlit Pond, to give us some astral pearls. You need to head here to search. Early A is expanding. Now, one thing, they might have big armies, but a lot of them are very weak. Like slave soldiers and polypole spawns are very, very weak. Marius found something, a Gloom Gate, which gives 2 death and boosts death ritual range. That's actually really good because we have a fortress right here. We're going to go here to search, and then finally in the cave. And none were found by Dispata. We have you who needs to search. One person died in a march. There was our fight against the barbarians. I believe this has our prophet and a bunch of lizardmen auxiliary who are getting away from the cold territory. Just a lot of barbarians. You can see the 2 chiefs are the slightly different ones in the front. They have like dark brown hair. I guess that's a sign of leadership amongst the barbarians. These guys are going to get chopped up something fierce, possibly. But these guys are no shields and little armor, so the javelins hurt them a lot. Then the second volley comes on in, and then it's just fighting. I don't see... their other commander got, like, somehow into the second line, so that's why they didn't rout off immediately. It looks like we probably lost our flanking force, so... Yeah, we lost 7 people, which included the heavy infantry and a few, so probably all of them are gone. Sleepy Wolds, we were defeated, which is where they attacked us. So I guess having our god there would have been better. The problem is all of our researchers were not in the actual fight, so the only thing here was province defense. Not even the soldiers we had were actually defending. However, I don't think that we have any issues with defending because there's far too few. This is actually a strangely odd number. It's almost like I wonder if they're... I mean, these are definitely Therados soldiers, but it's almost extremely precise, like what mercenaries would be. Therados does have the stingers, but it's 19 men. Okay. So, what was the message about it? They cannot harm our walls, yeah. So, it's literally not a threat, and we have some huge armies which can just go in there and teach them a lesson about sticking their faces where it don't belong, you might say. And that being said, I think it's time for our prophet to come back and kick some butt, so long as the Anakites and Hinnom decide to choose a path of peace. Let's get our scout moving over here. I want to know where we can go. Palisade has 1 month left, so I'm not going to move around here. As for this, how many soldiers do we have? We already have 23. Unfortunately, no one really to lead them. You need to move here to search next. And you can move... Do we want Sextus or Galabrio to go? Probably Sextus. He has more troops, and Galabrio can take his place, defending the province and all. So the army that we have here is 100 men. Getting some more mermen and all. We have a few bodyguards, a unit down below, big unit of lizard men auxiliary in the middle, and a small unit which is trying to get around to the rear to fight. Okay. I think those could honestly take it out pretty well. I will have all of these help break siege just in case, and also because I want to see a bunch of mages just fighting. And I will also just dump these guys in and have them help out a little. So these guys will just advance and fire. I hope that I don't lose the standard bearer, but besides that, kind of fine with whatever they do. Up here I should be recruiting Augur Elders. Yes, that's right. Is this a castle? Yes, good. We have 2 turns left here, 1 month left on that fort construction. Nothing really worth getting here. This, we were reducing unrest because I believe of a brigand event. But we at least have some death gems coming in now, so we will be able to remote site search for that eventually. Eventually, in a very long-term sense. Got another researcher here. How are we doing on research? 139 a turn. We need to define some new stuff. Conjuration 4 and 5 are good. It gives us access to the Lar spell, which ironically we can do with some of the shamans we have. I'm not certain fully what they do. Brings prosperity to the farms. Don't really know how useful that is. Tarask, that would be very, very fun. So fun. Thaumaturgy level 5 is good. Soulslay is Astral level 3, so we can only do that in communions, I believe, if we have enough. As for enchantment, that would be good so we can get some of the death conjuration spells. Probably up to about 4 or so is good. Yeah, because that's where flaming arrows are and such. And we'll also queue up some construction and then conjuration so that we can get up to full fire elementals. As for recruitment, I would like to recruit some here. Gosh, they require a lot of recruitment points. I can deal with some Jaguar Tribe warriors, so they're decent enough. And how good are Amazons? They are pretty average, so they aren't really worth recruiting as opposed to other troops. Over here we can turn on recruitment again, especially since our fort is besieged down there. And I think that will be it. Ah, got here. Honestly, stay here, can search for sites. Actually, give us a lab here. That actually is very convenient. Our assassin is doing nothing. I guess we'll just have him waiting here in case they bring some more troops through. I'm waiting just to make certain that they don't start taking back stuff. Like, it just is so annoying when we're doing that. And once we have a fort here, we will have much more leeway, which is very good. And then we will want those surrounding provinces for the resources and all. Augury did not find anything, of course. None were found in Jabero. Can head over here. Actually, move back here so you can build us a lab. We do need a temple here as well. We did have our palisade constructed. They have some spectral hoplites here. Don't know what Kimids are. Yes, that is completed. Holy See had an unexpected event. I meant to read what it actually was. A peddler was peddling his wares in the province, ironic given that it's a sea, when one of your agents discovered a few magic gems of various types among his glass pearls and buttons. They were swiftly and forcefully bought at the price the burning blade messenger of gods intended. Good. So we got a 1 gold for a variety of gems. We took out some brigands over here. That is good. We need you to search Augur Elder, preferably find some death sites, especially since we just killed some people here. We did get some enchantment done. 2 battles. Earlier attacked us. What? What? Or no, they just sent a guy to scout us out. Oh no, we found a scout, and I assume we took him out like as a scout. Yeah. They're trying to figure out where to attack us. In Sleepy Wolds, which is our fortress, we sallied out. As you can see, they did the communions themselves. That is great. Can see like which ones are the slaves versus which ones are the master parts. Some just decide to cast luck. But, oh, which one is a master? You are a master, right? I wish it showed us how it changed their skills. Currently, they're just casting all of the lucks so that, ooh, they can do Soul Slay. That is good. That's the person who just disappeared right there. So Soul Slay is really, really good against big, scary targets. So, yeah, that was what the 999 damage, 1977 damage is. It's literally insta-kills, and if 2 of them are casting that, that is very nice. And this is only a relatively small amount of augurs. Looks like we slaughtered them all. We did lose a good amount of Hastati because these Korates are sacreds and do cost a whole bunch of resources in gold. But that was a price I was willing to take. You are searching. You can go and take this province, which is rightfully ours. As for this, oh, we lost the standard bearer. It's awful. Well, we have... no. That was the wrong way. Go there. So we have 5 leftover troops after replenishing Sextus's century. He's going to head back. All of these guys, go back to your research. Get another augur going. Let's see, what else? Let's halt the merman recruitment for a little bit. We have a good amount, and I don't have plans to invade just yet. And I would like to get a temple being built here. somehow. Alrighty. I don't really want to head out there. As for you, can you? Pyre of Catharsis. Huh. What does this do? Flames burn away any diseases you carry. Huh, interesting. So it kind of deals with diseases for yourself and everything. We can cast Auspics to search for air sites remotely. Let's start doing that. We do have strong dominion here, so that is good. I mean, I would hope we could with the amount of things we have going on with it. Let's hold off on recruitment because I at least need a temple, and we need to recruit over here or here where we're closer to the fighting. We need this temple so that we can get the Amazon sorceresses and priestesses and the nightmares. As for over here, you can actually do recruitment. Unfortunately, we're very low on recruitment points. And let's also get an augur. Slow recruitment for now. Actually, we want to do jaguar priests because we want to try to get blood. Just to see if we can show a little bit of that. However, that they do cost 40 more gold and have only one guaranteed path along with their priest magic. Too bad this bridge is not passable, so we'll have to like go around. Alrighty, I think that I am mostly happy with this. Over here, another researcher. For you, you need to site search. Preaching is just making certain we're keeping our dominions steady. Anakites and Hinnom, please stay away. You are not wanted here. And yeah, I think that's just about it. We don't have enough province defense here, but it won't really hold up very well. And they seem to be relatively chill, so that is good. 5 commanders are doing nothing, are they? Yes, Kia's doing nothing because reasons. You should also patrol. Or technically you could help upgrade into a fortress, but we don't have gold right now. Trying to find where we have stuff. Ah, you here. You need to be heading back. You need to search. Yeah, I'm fine with that. I'll find where any lost people might be eventually. Decently long battle there. 2 battles. One where we attacked them and one where they attacked us. First, our spells. No fire sites found. No air sites found. A magic site. A Temple of Darkness. A death mage may enter to summon shadow soldiers and shades and produces death magic. That's interesting. Unfortunately, our death mages are pretty expensive, so I'm not too keen on that. They did... I'm pretty certain I attacked here. Pretty certain. With a large... with like 80 men or something. So, excuse me, what happened? Like, there's not that many of them. Ah, they brought in their spectral units before the battle happened, and I guess my guys, for some reason, were not able to kill them at all. Despite having completely overwhelming numbers, they just, apparently, it looks like we'll just grind through my guys because we failed to actually kill them. And none of our guys thought, you know what, would be a good idea, killing commanders. And I didn't have any mages. So, yeah, we lost a whole bunch of people, including the legatus, because a bunch of dead boys would not die. And meanwhile, they attacked us here where we had a ton of priests. They have a Bane Lord. That is a pretty high death summon. But we have a bunch of priests here, so joke's on them. Except they're all preaching and decided not to fight. I guess we might have killed the Bane Lord, which caused their guys to rout. That's a possibility. That or we're under siege and I do not know about it. He's surrounded, kind of. He's dead, so yeah, they won. Good. That was not great. It would have been a lot easier if our priests actually decided to fight. Yeah, we lost 13 troops, mainly mermen. Unexpected event in Lombardia. A hurricane struck, causing unrest and losing population. A worldwide event. Cold has increased. Unrest has increased. Mountains of the Mist. Our Palisades is complete over here. That is great. As for this, that sucks that we lost that just because of the silly fact that they... No, I didn't select you. These priests... Whatever. This guy needs to construct a fortress. This guy is going to simply patrol for the moment. And then I'm going to send this army on over. I cannot shove more troops in here. For any soldiers that came back here, well, some retreated, so yes. Put them in. Okay, what else do I want to do? Research. I need some more priests from here, though. After the Jaguar priest is done, we'll start getting some acolytes, which will allow us to just take out the irritating undead people. You, I believe, were supposed to build us a... You're going to be building us a lab once we have the gold. You can search for any divine sites at the moment. Here we got another one who is a air mage as well. Start casting dark knowledge over here. Can go over here to search next time. For up here, we have another researcher. You searched and did not find anything. We'll bring her down for actually fighting. You can actually also head in for some practical training in combat. Should be interesting. And yeah, we just need to have priests with our army so that they can cast the banishments. And that should be good. That's probably the battle where we went and attacked Ashington. Dark Knowledge found nothing. Auspex found nothing. Augury found nothing. We're just wasting magic gems and not finding any magic sites. None were found, none were found. And then someone... Wait, is this our level 1 nature mage? Just founded a enchanted field for 1 nature gem and a farm... those are just like mainly supply points. I mean, not to look the gift horse in the mouth or anything, but it's not amazing finds. Priest is going to start heading on over. New Augur can also research. We have a casual 300 a month, which is decent. We did win this. We should actually look at it. 2 Battle Afflictions cure. Thank you. Ashington. Let's see, it should probably be a whole ton of banishment spells going on. Except they decide to bless themselves first, just because. And then they should please start taking them out. There we go. Which will hurt them. It doesn't hurt our own people because we're not undead. We're demons. yeah, that was a lot easier. We lost 2 lizard auxiliaries. And it does suck that it's getting colder because that hurts us. That's interesting. Guess they decided to do some nature summoning for some fall bears. These guys are all going to head on over, except you, Flavius, are also going to head over, but you're kind of separate. You aren't attacking. And we got a nature one, sad. So yeah, we'll get a acolyte. Oh no, we're only getting 1 commander point until we get it up to a fortress. Yeah, Harspecs requires nature 2, and we still can't empower up to that. And we don't have Valar yet because that is under Conjuration 5. Let's actually wait on the construction then. How about you search to see if there's any level 1 sites here? Are we recruiting stuff? Yes, we are recruiting Hastati. Very good. Fortunately, not many because we don't have many recruitment stuff because stupid Therados killing their population everywhere. We actually lost Dominion over here somehow. That is most irritating. We're going to halt a round of this to grab some acolytes to help with the preaching and all. Preaching the good news that having a bunch of silly... level 3. You can start... Burden of Time. Makes everyone in the world age at an accelerated rate. Interesting. Can't do more death stuff because we're pretty much out of gems on that. Augury, sure. You can search here. They've searched it for fire stuff, but can at least see if there's any death stuff or astral. Research. Gonna send our prophet back. You can pick up some more troops. In fact, we will recruit at least a standard, I think. Yeah, standard and as many other troops as possible that are Hastati so that we are not incurring any fatigue issues with the sudden cold. I do want to take this, but we have to fight our way through here. We're going to end turn there. And lots of things. Got enchantment and a conjuration up. Augury, found nothing. No dark magic sites found with dark knowledge, which sucks because we just went to search there. Yeah. Well, there was something found in Golem. A painted cave, which is astral, level 1. A magic site in Greenwall. That's funny because he's level 1. We can not find stuff with the spells, but we can find everything with just level 1 magic, apparently. And Augury found something. What? That's funny. Caverns of Glowing Moss. 1 fire gem. Finally. Like, spent like probably 20 fire gems, got 1 per turn. Auspex did not find anything. Ashington was conquered because we left it, and they just did a little trading thing with some archers because they're the most irritating people imaginable. You... What can you do for me? Is there... Yeah, cast an augury. If you would cast a Dark Knowledge to preferably find something, that would be amazing. And as for you, if you would summon us... Twiceborn is interesting because it protects themselves from death magic, which makes them better. Interesting little thing. cost death gems to do, which we currently do not have. Let's have you actually move on over because we're going to get you around safely. And currently augur elders. Over here we have priests. Going to send them here in case they attack along with our prophet. Get our standard bearer mixed in. It's also moving out. And we'll keep up with the acolytes for a bit longer because it seems like it is a little bit of an issue. Our palisades are complete here. Our palisades are here. Why are we not? They besieged us. I should have kept looking at this stuff. Deadlands, we went in and attacked, but apparently their army decided to just run on out right as we were going in. So we took them out without casualties. And then in the Green Wall, they attacked us. We only have province defense. And why are these fall bears spectrally? Why are they ethereal? That's weird. I wouldn't think that fall bears would be ethereal, but we had mermen and province defense because all of our mages and stuff were busy researching things. And they have regeneration because why not? And they have an earth article. Where's their mage? Their mage is small. He's very small. He has Earth 3, but he used almost all of his magic gems. So we lost that. We killed a frog. Amazing. Just amazing. Send them back to crush those. They have a Canyon of Sand for Earth Gems and Lantern Fans, which are Fire Gems. What? It's not fair. We'll leave some province defense here so we don't make the mistake we just made here. In fact, we're going to send you here along with the priests to take that back. And these guys can break siege. You keep just casting because I don't want you to try to attack and anything bad to happen. I have my lab here so we can be recruiting Onyx Priestesses or the sorceresses, which are better. Death and Earth, they're 100 gold, which is nice because having a just source of that is very good. Also, we could get these nightmares, high on recruitment, low on resources, but they give us a fear aura, which is really cool. We can only get 2 a turn, so we'll just spend a bit of gold on that. You need to upgrade this. We don't have the Lar thing still. I don't know why I keep searching, knowing that it won't be there. Just move here. Having a priest to help defend would be very useful against them and their silliness. You searched here, so now time to head back and just be casting stuff. Yeah, we have 3 death gems a turn, 4 fire, lots of astral pearls. We are actually pretty close to being able to have enough nature gems to empower someone. The problem is that it wouldn't actually be that useful. Because I would empower one of the shamans so that they could then cast a sight searching spell, but that costs gems itself. The problems. You head on over here. You're just playing a game of cat and mouse, and it's really, really irritating. Like, they aren't actually fighting back for just wasting my time and money by taking provinces. Auspex found nothing, Augury found nothing, Dark Knowledge found nothing. Wow, I could have predicted that. They attacked Deadlands. Gosh, literally I leave and they decide to attack. I did leave some province defense. They sent in literally 4 people. And we just have the province defense, which is some light infantry and militia. I swear, if we lose this because they sent in literally just 2 people. I will be rather irritated. Ha, they're running. Serves them right. Yeah. And they got the commander. Nice. Battle in Greenwall. Let's see this. Should be a pretty simple victory now that we have the priests here to deal with their ethereal guys. Actually, I don't know if that works on ethereal things. I know that it works on these since they are undead, but fall bears are just ethereal, so it probably won't work. But the fact is we have a whole bunch of people, so it will be a lot harder for them to do that. It sounds like they're casting. Like, where is that? Where am I hearing that? It's like a very distinct sound. Are those actually hurting me? They shouldn't be hurting me too, because we are not undead. Yeah, whatever. Collateral damage if it did happen. 2 Lion Tribe warriors died. They're completely unarmored, so makes sense. And as for Ashington, where we marched in with our prophet and his army, which is just massive, and 2 acolytes, they left. Okay, so there was literally nothing there. They just ran out immediately just to be obnoxious. You're going to head back here to take this back. You need to make this the fort construction finish. You are going to patrol for the moment. You are also going to head out to search for more nature sites because you're lucky. And we're going to leave the 2 priests here for now, just in case they send out something weak. Actually, we'll have them preach. We'll send out the 2 priests up here. Apparently never reinstated the province defense. Down here, recruitment is going nicely. Dominion is being pushed back, so more acolytes or temples are kind of required. Up here we have 2 more. Cast another dark knowledge, please. Where is this? Here. Yeah, hopefully find something. For this person, they can also march down. This person, nope. This is the problem with this. The problem is that we have to go this silly roundabout way to get anywhere. It's like we have to go here, here, here just to get out of our place. Like, silly. Here, still getting acolytes, that is good. Over here, we need to be recruiting soldiers and get some acolytes going, as well as Hastati, but we can't train that many. This is recruiting fully. Brutus. You should also move out because this is more where combat will be occurring, and they are the true combat people. Can also lead the communions well. Marius over here. Where would you even be targeting? Wow, that far away. Okay, sure. Scout, move over. Try to assassinate the commander. I want to see funny stuff happen. And this, I think, will be our final turn, because we're running close to the 30 minutes. Augury, nothing. Auspex, nothing. Augury, nothing. Dark Knowledge, nothing. You know, I'm pretty certain in our last campaign, when we started site searching with this, we were getting a lot, and this we're finding nothing. There were no enemy commanders for him to find. Gifa, we had the Peddler event somehow again. We got some magic gems. In Falgoth, we found 2 Earth gems. We completed Fortress and Mountains of Mist and Green Walls. And Deadlands, we are beginning to starve because there's too few supplies in this crummy place for 2 of our armies to exist. I'm going to send these guys out. And you can search. How many soldiers do I have with him? 79, so he will be fine if it's just him and his force here. Like, on the front of not starving to death. One acolyte should go over here to help with the preaching. These 2, if you would preach. And this, now that the fortress is done, should start doing that. You can turn this into a castle. You can turn this into a castle. Running out of our gold now. Now we can get Onyx Sorceresses once a turn. As for you, search to see if there's a level 1 Earth site there. Just because they're pushing Dominion back. I honestly don't see how. I mean, they do have a higher Dominion level, but we have a good number of temples and stuff around, so it's just like, come on, give us a chance. Let's boost up this province defense since it's right near the water. Makes me nervous for our sake. I want to get their Dominion just gone because actually we're going to have this guy here wait, because if I put a temple here, then it can help spread against this while being somewhat safe. And we'll end turn, and that's going to be it, I think. Our 10 commanders doing nothing. These guys. Cast Ritual Spell, Dark Knowledge. We have some people up here who haven't been researching because they're lazy. We can research for a bit. We need to get construction going so that we can actually make some good stuff. We are very close to alteration research. Lion Tribe doesn't get us into any new magic. Let's actually get some more augurs down here. Can't get any more Hastati though. Okay. And I'll quickly give us a rundown of the events and end. So we got Conjuration and 2 levels of construction because we had so much research. Auspex found nothing. Dark Knowledge found nothing. Augury found nothing. I'm trying not to be salty about that. Our searching found nothing. There was a battle in Ashington because they are annoying and attacked us here with a small force of algae men. Did our priests actually help? Yes, they did. I don't know why you're so concerned with blessing yourselves. It doesn't really help you that much except gives you better morale. Honestly, our forces should be able to take them out. They have really weak attacks, and the protection and defense skills should be able to hold on unless they're pretty unlucky, which that heavy cavalry already was. They did summon an ice elemental, so that makes me a bit nervous. Why are those priests going in to fight? Are you serious? Are you actually serious? You do realize that you're priests. You have, like, abilities beyond punching. But apparently they are really good at punching, somehow. Are you actually serious? Did either of these priests kill anyone? One of them killed someone with his freaking dagger, the Mad Lad. One of the priests died there, but the absolute Mad Lad, if he gets to be a hero, gosh, that would be incredible. Now, it would just be sad if we lost here. Priests, you can go around, you know. That has to be embarrassing. Yeah, one of our acolytes. Killed someone with a dagger. Nice. And then in Sophiket, something, we sent out our army with all of the priests and stuff. And yeah, it looks like they just had a decent amount of province defense. And yeah, some commanders. Oh wow, those guys disappeared under that javelin throw. That guy was really lucky though. But then again, he at least has a pretty good shield. And our guys are using the soulless reanimation. Or at least someone is. Our Augur Elder. Good job. We did not lose anyone, and I like it sticking that way. And in Cedarwood, a heat wave struck and a drought is expected. Heat +3. That is fine. So next time we will have a lot of things to do. We're going to be fighting downwards, trying to get to that throne. I would love to actually attack Therados, but I don't really have ways to make enough stuff to breathe underwater. And also that would be highly disadvantageous to us. So it will be very hard. It's more of a thing of, can we shut them completely out of the land so that we can take the thrones and make it so that they aren't really an issue. The problem is they just attack out of the waters and make a nuisance of themselves. But that is where we're ending it, and thank you for watching.